Wednesday. It is a rainy day here in southeastern Massachusetts, but I'm happy. Go figure. I don't know. Partially because I went through some things yesterday and this morning on my priority list. Partially because I went and worked out yesterday and I had a good workout, even though it was short. I made it there. I feel like I'm back on track again, so it feels good. I woke up earlier today than I have been, so that felt really good, even though that was a struggle as well. And I think mainly I'm meeting up with some girlfriends that I haven't seen in a little bit, since July, I think. And so I'm excited about that. So, you know, it's always a positive thing to have things to look forward to, and I recognize that in my recovery. I need to have things to look forward to. And one of the things I was thinking about, you know, we have a gratitude list, and I've mentioned this before about remaining grateful. I think one of the things that might help me and might help you in, you know, having a purpose and feeling good and when you're feeling down and low is thinking about in the morning, what is it that I am looking forward to today? Trying to find one little, even if it's a little small thing, like looking forward to getting Red Bull today, you know, or looking forward to meeting with my girlfriends, like I said. Maybe looking forward to doing a group that I'm doing at work. Looking forward to having a conversation with someone, you know, on the phone. Maybe a job interview. Maybe looking forward to tonight when I get to just relax and maybe watch. I'm not doing this tonight, but just supposing. Maybe watching some Netflix or whatever, right? So just trying to look each day in what it is that I am looking forward to. And I think that might help. I'm going to try it, and I'll get back to you. Not at all what I was going to talk about today. What I wanted to talk about today is something that I don't think I've talked about, at least not enough. And that's the guilt and shame that people of substance abuse, you know, addictions have. Whether you're in recovery or active addiction, there's a lot of guilt and shame. And, you know, unfortunately, there's a lot of stigma out there. And, you know, maybe there shouldn't be, but the fact of the matter is there is, you know. And I remember going to some AA meetings and, you know, people that had relapsed and was going up for their 24-hour choking. And one of the things that they used to say is, you know, 24 hours, just starting out or just coming back, no shame. And I used to always think, first of all, yeah, there's shame. Like, there's no way of avoiding that. When you have had some length of sobriety and then, you know, messed up and went out drinking again or using again, and then, you know, you feel like when you go back to the meetings, you feel like you're a dog with your tail between your legs. There's a lot of shame. And so saying no shame doesn't make it so. Secondly, I think you're invalidating somebody's feelings, right? So if I'm feeling shame and you're telling me I shouldn't feel that way, I'm even feeling like guilty about feeling my shame. Like, I feel this way, but I shouldn't feel this way. Like, I'm wrong at the way I feel. I'm messing up at even that, you know? And so I think what we need to recognize is that there's a lot of shame in recovery, in relapsing. There's a lot of guilt and shame in our behaviors that we have done in active addiction, and sometimes even in recovery, right? So we screw up all the time. We don't know a lot of times how to live without our substances, or, you know, that's what we used to cope with. So now that we're living without it, a lot of times we don't know, and we're making mistakes left and right, and a lot of them like we're feeling like I should have known better, right? Like, I'm a grown-ass woman. Why did I do that? Or why did I do that again? Like, I should know better. And so we have a lot of guilt and shame around that. And I'm just here to say, good, bad, or indifferent, right? Maybe we shouldn't feel that way, but we do. And you're validated. Like, you have a lot of guilt and shame. Yeah, right? Like, that is kind of part, unfortunately, that is kind of part of the disease. That is kind of part of recovery, you know, and I'm going to throw this out there because there are a lot of people suffering with this. Like, you're not the only one that has done these things. Like, you're not the only one that has drive drunk with your kids in the car. You're not the only one that maybe have used substances while you were pregnant. You weren't the only one that cheated on your significant other. You weren't the only one that you know, has stolen, lied, cheated, sold yourself, sold your body. Like, these are a lot of things, and I'm talking from a woman in recovery in particular. I know a lot of men have gone through a lot of similar things, but speaking from a woman in recovery, like, there's a lot of guilt and shame around that. And to say to somebody, you shouldn't feel that way, invalidates it. I'm here to say that it's not whether you should or you shouldn't. You do. You do. And I get it. And so when you're in recovery and you're dealing with life issues and you have all that baggage underneath, it makes it extremely difficult and challenging to overcome those feelings and face reality and face life on life terms and move on. You know, learn how to forgive yourself and forgive others and move on. That's very challenging. And that's one of the things that I help with the people that I serve. I deal with a lot of different issues in recovery, but I think one of the things that I haven't really spoke on, and that's why I'm on here today to talk about, is learning how to forgive yourself, learning how to validate the fact that you do have this guilt and shame, and learning how to move on. If you're interested in more, please check out my website at recoveryenthusiast.com. Send me an email. I'm here to help. I want to help. I know where you've been. I've been there myself. I know the way out. And if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and follow me on Recovery Enthusiast, Facebook and Instagram. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to let the people that you love know that you love them. Live your life enthusiastically. It's okay to feel the guilt and shame, right? It is what it is. And you're validated to feel that way. Until next time, guys, stay blessed. Peace.